Have you ever thought about how many actors there are in your life? We grew up being conditioned watching Hollywood movies, TV shows, and all of the cartoons we questioned. My child, I had to teach him that that wasn't real. So our mind, the creative side of our mind is developed when we're younger. The logical side forms after we turn 12. Have you ever watched the TV show The Good Place? So the storyline behind The Good Place is a town where those who have been good throughout their lives go once they've passed away. Michael, who's the architect, he oversees the town. This is the first one he's been in charge of creating. Eleanor arrives at the Good Place and realizes they have her name right, but everything else is wrong. She isn't meant to be there at all. With the help of Chidi, her soulmate, Eleanor tries to right her wrongs, seeking to finally earn her spot in the Good Place. So it's based off of these 4 people who die, and then they're brought into the Good Place to try and right their wrongs. So 4 people and their otherworldly frenemy struggle in the afterlife to define what it means to be good. If you haven't seen this show before, it's amazing. So what happens is Eleanor, she ends up finding out the truth behind the Good Place. It kind of reminds me of the Truman Show. So Eleanor finds the truth, then she starts to talk to Chidi and the other 2, I can't remember their names. And so what happens is when they go up to the architect and call him out on what they see and what has been happening, their memories are wiped and they restart the whole process of the Good Place again, and they forget everything. So what happens is Eleanor finds out that every single person is playing a role. They're all actors and actresses. And the Good Place was created for those 4 specific people. Now, I don't know about you, although I'm seeing how all these people around me have been playing a role and acting and pretending like they don't know what they've done, like they don't know the issues they've caused in my life. They pretend like I can't see. And it's connecting me to the Good Place, where I'm seeing the roles that these people played in my life and how they've really pretended like they've played dumb. They've played a part which manipulated those around them to cause more chaos in my life. And as I shed more light on the darkness that's been surrounding me, more and more truth comes out. And without me having to do anything other than learn the truth through my abilities, they're telling me the role that they've played. They're telling me that they knew all along what they did. They're explaining their script and their roles to me. It's crazy. If you have a similar experience, share it in the comments below, because I would love to connect with others who see. They have the eyes and ears of their heart open enough to see the actors around them. These are truly exciting times to be in. And I hope that I can shed some light on your situation and the darkness you've been sitting in. And maybe you've felt lost and alone. I'm a lone wolf and I'm cool with that. And we need connection to others. And I know that when you're going through your enlightenment into this golden age, that maybe you need a little bit of connection, and whether that's through technology or out in the general public, we need it one way or another. Just know that you're not the only one going through it, and that you need to go through it in order to become your true authentic self. Until you sit there and feel the feelings and allow those traumas to work through you, you'll continue experiencing the same toxic karmic cycles with the same toxic karmic people. So I'm not saying that alcohol is all bad, although until you are sober, until you have a clear mind, you won't feel the feelings. And that's where we ascend. When we get to know ourselves, when we get to know our triggers, when we get to know confirmation, when we get to know our inner child. We bring back the playfulness that we lost. We bring back the meaning of being here, which is to connect with nature and live in joy. Our inner child shining through is what connects us to divine source energy. That's the living God living through us. Allowing that connection. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you, because everything is a symbol. There are no coincidences. Embrace yourself, feel the feelings, stop with the alcohol abuse, stop with the I've used mind-altering drugs before. I'm a medicine woman. I'm an herbalist. I've experimented because I'm also a scientist in my own regard. I feel it was controlled because of my connection. I know my limits, and I know. You don't need that You don't need the mind-altering substances once you've felt the feelings and you have a connection to divine source energy. You don't need anything else. In a controlled environment under a shaman, once occasionally is one thing. A daily habit to suppress the emotions and the feelings, a daily habit of, oh, I had a long day at work and I really want a beer right now. That's suppressing what you need to feel. You need to reflect. So feel the feelings and embrace the love within you, that living God. That's all you need. And then you attract everything else that you want. Mwah. Blessings to you all.